Greetings to you, and welcome to today's episode on the Ideal Picture with me, Nate. I hope you're blessed. I hope you're flourishing. I hope you're well wherever you are. So today's episode is tagged "Always Keep Learning." So one wise man once said, "If you think you know everything, that's proof that you actually know nothing." You see, in this journey we are in, that is known as life, it is so diverse and dynamic in its working that you cannot entirely fathom it in a limited amount of time. And that's the beauty about it. Think of it in this way. Imagine playing a game you're not familiar with. The first time you're playing, there is a curiosity attached to it. Like, what's the next move? But in hindsight, that's what keeps you going in the game. Even though you might not realize it, and after knowing the game, it becomes somewhat boring. So, okay, let me bring it home, yeah? Do you remember certain things that you used to do when you were younger? When you look back, it was actually fun when you were young doing them. But now you find it funny that it was fun. Yeah. And learning has taken place. So this sort of brings back to memory a movie I once watched some time back. The title of the movie was called Tagged. That's the name of the title, Tagged. So if you haven't seen it, you have to. It's one of a kind. I'll try and give a summary of what the movie is about. Yeah. So this movie is about four guys that started off as friends when they were younger, in sort of like primary school. And they used to play together, they used to hang out together, and they used to play this game known as tag. Okay, so you know how the game tag is, yeah. And so the tag could be passed on from one friend to another, just like that. And the funny thing is that this game continued up until they've grown up, they grew up and had their own families. But this game continued. Yeah, it's funny, right? Yeah, I can't remember if it's in the end of the movie or in the beginning of the movie, but there was this quote in the movie that sort of got my attention, and it still does till date. The quote goes as I quote: "We do not stop playing because we grow old. Rather, we grow old because we stop playing." And in today's context, what we're looking at today, which is learning, when we replace this playing with learning, it gives an idea of learning what learning is all about. So learning isn't just an act of sitting down in a classroom and receiving information, writing down things and all that, but rather learning is getting information in your surrounding that can be useful to your growth, to my growth and development. And not just getting the information but also acting on it. Then learning has taken place. So it can be from your parents, it can be from your church, it can be on a bus, anywhere, even in school. Yeah. So I'm privileged enough to be able to learn from people around me, people like my pastor, people like my parents and my mentors online, many of whom I have not actually met. So today's episode, I encourage you to always keep learning. Be a teachable person, and with that, you always find the joy behind every happening in your life. So that's it for today's episode, and I hope you've learned one or two things. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, be sure to comment, like, follow, and share it with your friends. Until next time, have a good day. Peace. Cheers.